Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, as usual, many things to say from Leipzig with the Sesko and Xavi Simons, but also more to add on Isak, Darwin, Nunez and more. Let's jump into it. And here we are guys, many updates, many stories, many things to tell you. Important today to start from few news confirmed. Medical done for Jorrel Hato as new Chelsea player. Medical done for João Palhinha as new Tottenham player. Aaron Ramsdale official to Newcastle. Also, a Chelsea outgoing. Armando Broja is leaving the club. Permanent transfer to Burnley. It's an important news for Chelsea because, as I'm telling you, they want to get rid of some players up front, and among them there is Armando Broja, there is Raheem Sterling, there is João Felix who already went to Al Nassr. Mark Guiu is going on loan next week to Sunderland. So they are working on that, and now Armando Broja, permanent transfer to Burnley, deal done, medical done, and so Broja leaves Chelsea. But the big news today is also about Heung-min Son. We have to celebrate this Tottenham legend because he announced in public and confirmed that he's leaving Tottenham in the upcoming days. It's over between Son and Spurs after 10 fantastic years together. Son has been a symbol of Tottenham Hotspur project in the recent years of Tottenham era by winning that Europa League that obviously is going to be forever for Spurs fans and for Son to win that as a captain, and now he's leaving the club. Son is gone after this pre-season tour. He will say officially goodbye to the club, and now what's expected to happen is MLS move to LAFC, Los Angeles, for Heung-min Son. Negotiation very advanced, deal almost done, just waiting for the formal steps. Despite some calls he received also from Saudi clubs, Son is ready to make his move to MLS, to LAFC. So many movements around Europe, but also around the world. But today, the center of the world in the transfer market is Leipzig. Leipzig in Germany, yes, because Red Bull Leipzig have two situations open. Let's go step by step. I wanted to start with Benjamin Sesko, because on Benjamin Sesko, I'm receiving tons of questions, millions of questions from all the football fans, Manchester United fans, Newcastle fans, Liverpool fans interested to see what happens also for the Isak Domino story. Guys, let me clarify one thing. As of now, it's 3:47 p.m. in Italy, where I'm recording this video. Benjamin Sesko has still not made a decision on his future club. So, according to my information and sources into Benjamin Sesko's camp, tell me that the player has still not decided. It's a really important decision for his career, for his life, for his future, and Sesko wants to take his time. It's not going to be a very long time, so we are not talking about a deadline day or so, according to my information. But Sesko wants to make a decision in the next days, as soon as possible, when he has 100% clear the destination he wants to follow. It's obviously different stories, different projects. Let's clarify something, guys. On Benjamin Sesko, not in the squad today, because obviously he's gonna leave, he's expected to leave, but two clear points. On Newcastle, many of you told me today, Newcastle have sent a bid to Red Bull Leipzig. Newcastle are in direct contact with Red Bull Leipzig since last week. Newcastle told Leipzig last week, not today, not yesterday, not 3 days ago. Last week, if you remember my videos and my content, Newcastle told last week to Red Bull Leipzig that they are prepared to pay what they want. Transfer fee, 75 million euros plus add-ons. Give the player what he wants, contract, money, salary, commission, everything. So Newcastle are prepared to pay what it takes to sign Benjamin Sesko. It's 7 days that I'm telling you this, probably even more, probably 10, and I maintain my position. Newcastle are ready. If Sesko decides to go to Newcastle, they are ready. But Sesko, despite reports overnight, has still not decided. Manchester United, let me repeat once again, are still there as of today. Man United are still there, and yes, Newcastle have sent a bid, but they are in direct contact with Leipzig since last week, so it's not that the point. The point is the player, because Man United are still there, and I can tell you this afternoon that also Man United are still in direct contact with Red Bull Leipzig. Also, Man United are absolutely into this race. So both clubs are in the race with a different position, because Newcastle financially are ready to give everything they want to make the deal happen. Manchester United are in a different financial position, but still working on a deal. Don't underestimate Manchester United, still there with the player side, with the player camp, with Red Bull Leipzig, in direct contact with Leipzig, as well as Newcastle. Financially, Newcastle is more ready. For Man United, it's different, but for sure, both clubs are still in the race. And so let's follow the situation. But remember, what makes a difference in this story is what the player wants to do, what the player decides to do. And so this is going to be the crucial point. With Newcastle ready to do whatever it takes to sign Sesko, but Man United still in the conversation. Then, guys, important to mention also one thing. This story will obviously impact Alexander Isak, can impact Alexander Isak, because if Newcastle get a top replacement like Sesko or any other they can find in the market, but it's not that easy, for Alexander Isak it can be easier to go to Liverpool. Otherwise, Newcastle can keep their doors closed. But saying that Liverpool will not bid anymore, guys, if Newcastle will open doors to the exit of Alexander Isak because they sign Sesko or because they sign another striker or any other case, Liverpool will be there. Liverpool will bid and Liverpool will go for Isak. If Newcastle will open doors. If Newcastle don't open their doors, obviously it's pointless to bid if a club don't want to sell. So that's the real point around Alexander Isak. That's why we have to wait and see what's going to happen next, with Newcastle being the crucial part of the story. Why not Sesko? The crucial part of the story is what the player decides to do. On Alexander Isak, the crucial part of the story is what Newcastle want to do. So that's the real point. Then, guys, just to complete, Xavi Simons, exclusive story from the morning, not in the squad with Red Bull Leipzig today. Why? Because I sent you last night, I told you in the video, last night, he's sending messages. And so deleting Red Bull Leipzig from his bio on Instagram, it's a transfer message. Not in the squad today, no injury, it's a transfer message. Xavi Simons wants to go to Chelsea. I told you, get ready because he's going to send some messages. Well, here you have the messages. The player is not with the squad and the player wants to go to Chelsea. So the negotiation continues for Xavi Simons to go to Chelsea. And then, guys, we will follow also the next steps of this story, but obviously for Chelsea to offload players is important. And now also Armando Broja, we said about Mark Guiu to Sunderland and more. So that's going to be an important part of the story. I wanted to finish with another Liverpool link story, striker Darwin Núñez. For Darwin Núñez, guys, Al Hilal are absolutely still in conversations. I mentioned to you Saudi clubs and Al Hilal already at the start of the window. Al Hilal are still there. From what I heard, there was a direct contact between Al Hilal and Darwin Núñez in the last 24 hours. Al Hilal informed Darwin Núñez of their interest, presented their vision, their project, what the coach wants to do. So Al Hilal made clear their interest to Darwin Núñez. Now, let's see what's going to happen in conversations with Liverpool. I'm told there is still no bid, so we have to wait when Al Hilal will bid. But the first step they made was on player side. Now, Darwin Núñez is fully aware of Al Hilal interest. It will depend on the player, the salary, what he wants to do, Liverpool transfer fee. So there is still work to do. It's not a deal that is happening today. But Darwin Núñez and Al Hilal is a story to watch this summer for sure, because they are absolutely into the conversations. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories. Benjamin Sesko, Man United or Newcastle, what's your feeling? And then Alexander Isak, but also Son, also Xavi Simons, and Chelsea, and the story of Darwin Núñez. Guys,